Okay, so I'm going to give you 9 hacks that will help you to sleep better at night, and I may have a couple little bonus ones that come along. I'll try to keep this kind of quick, succinct, and potent. I would encourage you to ask me any questions along in the chat, and if I don't answer them live, if I miss it or whatever, I promise you I'll answer it as soon as I get to it on the chat side. So I'll first go over some supplements, adaptogens, herbs like that can be super helpful. So first one's called GABA, G-A-B-A, and I don't know how the recording comes out if it's backwards or not, but G-A-B-A. GABA is a neurotransmitter that will help your brain to basically go into a deeper sleep. It helps neurotransmitter. So it's something that you take a tiny little bit of consistently, and it really, really helps. So check out GABA. And please research all these things. Don't take my word for it. I just study basically making your life the greatest potential. So these are things I'm very passionate about. 5-HTP is another neurotransmitter. So both GABA and 5-HTP are neurotransmitters that will help you to, you'll notice after a couple days of taking them consistently, that sleep is deep. And what they have found in sleep science is it's not length of sleep that really matters, it's deep, the depth, how deep you can go in sleep. Okay, so those are 2 neurotransmitters. The other 2 are, one is potassium citrate, and the other magnesium citrate. And yes, the Now brand is a great high-quality brand, but both magnesium and potassium citrate are basically there are 2 aspects of minerals that the body needs on a very, very core basis, and especially women are extremely low in magnesium. And if you've ever heard of or done Epsom salts is magnesium soaked through the skin. So if you ingest magnesium, I would encourage you start slowly because it can give you diarrhea if you do it too fast. Hi, Melissa. So every person, it's over 80% of people out there are deficient in magnesium when you do a blood test. So this will really help you. And again, potassium as well, potassium citrate, both of those you should probably, when you supplement, because it's really hard to get these natural mineral salts in our food, because unfortunately the farming methods we use don't actually allow for the natural minerals to be replenished. They don't do what's called rotational farming or anything like that. They literally strip the soil of its nutrition a long time ago. Okay, the last mineral I'll be talking about is something called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. See, there you go. And ashwagandha is very calming. If you know anyone who experiences anxiety, depression, they can't sleep well at night, ashwagandha is gold as something that will just kind of make you very soothed. And it's something called an adaptogen. Adaptogens are kinds of herbs that you can take consistently. Obviously, you take the recommended dose, but you can take them over long periods of time without messing up your body. Like some things mess up, your kidneys, your stomach lining. Adaptogens are not that way, or at least have been shown to be not that way. So ashwagandha is one of those. It's wonderful, super calming. I take it about an hour and a half before bed. The next 2 hacks are more physical hacks that'll help you sleep. So, and this is not recommending any particular brand, but I just brought these in. I live in the Caribbean, so not everything is available here, so I import a lot of stuff. So earplugs. Sound is a biggie. If your brain hears something that shocks you, it'll wake you up. And what'll happen is you feel like you slept all night, but you wake up exhausted, because what happens is you never got the deep sleep. Remember, it's deep sleep that matters. So earplugs. I use earplugs every single night. Next, a sleep mask. And I'll turn my light up so hopefully it'll be easy to see. This is a sleep mask. And the sleep mask, sorry, tough to tell with the camera. This actually covers and goes over my nose, so my nose is kind of trapped, but covers your eyes completely, wraps around your head, has I'll tell you the brand in a sec, but the feeling of it is it has like a soothing feeling, but it's very cool. So it's not like this thing that wraps around your head and it's hot. This brand is very popular. It got recommended by Tim Ferriss. So the name of the brand is called Sleep Master. So maybe you can read that. Maybe you can't. Sorry. Anyway, I'll see if okay, there you go. Sleep Master. So Sleep Master, this is about 30 US. I just brought a couple in because, again, when you import stuff, when you live in the Caribbean, you pay so much just to bring stuff in. It's almost the same cost to bring in two. It's really not that much more expensive. Anyway, I brought in two. So that's that. Last but not least, so it's actually going to be 10 tips, but you're okay with a little extra bonus. Blackout curtains. So, Evan, actually, yeah, there's 3 more left. So, 1, your phone. And this is honestly one of the more important. So these last 3 are actually probably the most potent. So all these things together help you. I call it like a stacked protocol. In other words, you take 5-HTP every day. And again, look these things up. I'm not making this up. There's some amazing books on sleep, and I just happen to study how to maximize your life. And sleep, I have found to be more profound for my mental clarity, my mood. I've lost weight when I've gotten better sleep. Whole bunch of things. So I'm a huge fan of sleep. And again, it's not necessarily quantity, it's quality. So again, 5-HTP, the other neurotransmitter, GABA, the 2 salts that are kind of core minerals. Your body needs these. Magnesium citrate, potassium citrate. FYI, if you are ever someone who likes to look into the whole keto thing, that's very popular, as well as doing fasting in general, you must supplement with these because your body, especially potassium, when you actually go through ketosis or fasting, your body uses a lot of potassium to turn fat into ketones, which is the fuel your brain and your body uses to survive when your body's in a fasted state. Again, ashwagandha, that's the adaptogen. You can get this at any drugstore or whatever. In Trinidad, Superfarm, Starlight, most of those kinds of places. Ashwagandha. The 2 physical things, again, earplugs, the face mask. And then last but not least, the other 3 are 1, blackout drapes. So blackout drapes make it so that your eyes, obviously this helps, the mask, but your eyes and your skin have photoreceptors. Obviously your eyes do, but your skin has photoreceptors. And think about it. If pretend you're in a cave somewhere and you have something covering your head and the sun comes up, now you're visible to some sort of predator. If your skin wakes you up, you're not exposed and visible. At night, no one can see that well, even predators. So obviously many predators see better than us. But the point is, you are now able to wake up because the sunlight touches your skin. Same thing with your house. So if you have a nightlight, if you have the street light coming through the curtains, it keeps you up. So what you do is you get blackout drapes. And if you're in the Caribbean like me, it's hot, which is the next point. So it's important you stay cool. So don't do it and you cook. Do it such that you can get it's pitch black. You want it so dark that if it's nighttime, you can't see your hand in front of your face. That is when it's properly dark. So pitch dark and cool. I think, I don't know in Celsius, but it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit is from the studies what they found to be, actually let's find out. What is 68 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
The answer is 20 degrees Celsius.
She just told us. So 20 degrees Celsius. So 20 degrees Celsius is what you want your bedroom to be, and you'll find maximum sleep. Okay, one last thing. So again, so you want it dark, you want it quiet. So we're doing as much as we can. And last but not least is our buddy here, the screen. And I'm just going to call it the phone. But the point is, your phone, your laptop, your television, your computer, all of them you want low. You want to have not using the last half hour ideally of you being awake. I know that's really hard for people, but there are settings you can put on your phone to make it so that the blue light doesn't keep you up. You don't want your phone near you because you don't want to look at it at the night either. So ideally, put your phone out of physical reach for you. You're still welcome to use it as an alarm, but you have do not disturb mode on so that it doesn't ping when someone texts or WhatsApp you or calls you, or any sort of notification sound. And then also, when that way you also just can't touch it and look at it, because when you wake up, you don't want to look at that and have it kind of wake you up from a sleep state. So if you have any questions on any of these, I'm more happy to help. Every iPhone and Android newer device has the ability to have some sort of night shift. Your computer has something called Flux, F.LUX, and then the what do you call it, with the night shaded, the blackout drapes. How I would test them is you take your phone, which I'm sure you're going to have with you, and you're going to turn on within your phone that beautiful bright light, and you're going to put it through right against the curtain, and if it barely shines through, it's good blackout drapes. If it doesn't, it's not the best blackout drapes. So let me know what questions you have. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I wish you all the best. Have an amazing rest of your evening, and I hope you have a great night's sleep tonight. Bye-bye.